does does female owned actually mean anything for the customer experience, or is it really just a label?
When we started this, I thought it was just kind of a label, right? Like you just put it on the business profiles because it's an option and hey, we're at least 50% woman owned, so that is accurate. But I was shocked by the response from the customers. So many of them were like, "Oh, I saw that you're woman owned and operated. Like that's why I chose you." And they're asking, they're even, it's more than like that's why I chose you. Like these are the reasons why I chose you. This is what woman owned means to me, right? So it means that the people behind the scenes are um more organized, that the people who they're interacting with they care about them, they feel more comfortable with the technicians that come to their home. There's just a different, I think, expectation of how customers are going to be treated because we're woman owned, and that wasn't, I mean, wasn't something I expected. That the customers would see the difference.
So, what are customers stating that they are actually finding is genuinely different about how a woman-owned business is operated,
Yeah, and
as far as their experience goes?
their experience seems to be that we're more available to them, right? Like we really work hard to answer the phone and follow up with customers and address their concerns. One of the big ones seems to be that the safety aspect, right? Like we're putting things in place to make sure that the people who are meeting at their houses, which a lot of times are women, feel more comfortable. We're sending the text message with the text name and photo. We're giving them the on my way text. We show up with brightly branded uniforms and vehicles. And not that these aren't things that other companies can do. Like there are other companies that can do it, but I'd like to think that we're doing more of it. And even just like the vetting process, right? Like I am the person who does all of the interviews for the technicians. I do the phone interviews, I do the in-person interviews, and that vetting process seems to have resulted in just a higher quality of technician. The personality, right, of the technician that we hire, I do think is different than just like the general technician of a plumbing company.
I mean, that makes complete sense. I would say one of the things that I've noticed is that our guys tend to be less, tend to be clearer in their explanations of things, right? And they don't really like beat around the bush. There's not a bunch of jargon that's being thrown around. Like, they're not like the doohickey goes in the whipper whopper. They're just like, this is what's happening. And I think that just kind of leads to uh, this feeling that you're not being talked down to, right?
Hmm.
And that's definitely something I've had a lot of women complain about when they're calling me and being like, I chose you because you're woman owned, and I feel like you're not going to send somebody out here who's going to treat me like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about and like I can't make decisions.
Yeah, I mean, at the very
And
least, like
I have found,
the technicians, they have to get used to a woman telling them all the time about like technical things and customer like satisfaction things, and talk to a customer this way, like because I am day to day in the office with them, interacting with them, talking with them about like different stuff, and I think that that is alone going to change the mindset of the technician. Again, like there's a vetting process that happens because I'm doing the interviews, but then there's like this ongoing, like, I don't even know if I would call it a training process, maybe like a conditioning process that happens just because of the environment of the company.